Alright, y'all. You cannot see me right now. And I don't know why. And actually, I do know why. It's because y'all know we cannot have a show without something going crazy, right? Right? Just, it's got to be something absolutely crazy. And for whatever reason, none of my cameras. None of my cameras are working right now. This is crazy. I just had them working. This is just a whole hot food mess. So at any rate, while I try to get these cameras working, and I'm being really nice by saying it like that. Uh-oh, it looks like that camera is working. Let me see if that camera is working. So I may just have to come over here. Let's see. Yep, that camera is working. So I don't know why this one is not working. So let me transition over. Hey, everybody, this is the cutting table. And let me get back to where y'all are. Here y'all are. Okay, I did check the cutting. You know I done checked every connection it is known to man. It's just for whatever reason I had the captain's live tonight, and in doing the captain's live, why is that right there? Probably because in doing the captain's live, the camera worked just fine. They can testify to that, but for whatever reason, right now it's not working. But at any rate, it's all right. We gonna make it work because tonight what the plan is we are going to do a little bit of rhinestones, not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. We're going to do a little bit of rhinestones. And the reason why we're doing a little bit of rhinestones and a whole lot of DTF is because we have a class coming up Friday. So this coming Friday is going to be an awesome rhinestone class. And in that rhinestone class, you will be able to learn how to go online, find a really cute rhinestone design, get your flock, and cut it out with your Cricut cutting machine, first and foremost. And the reason why I'm saying Cricut, because you can do it with any cutting machine, but I'm emphasizing the Cricut because a lot of people do not know that they can use their Cricut to cut rhinestone templates, and you can. As a matter of fact, here is half of a rhinestone template that I did with the Cricut cutting machine just last night. All right, this was cut on the Cricut. Okay, and it was too big for the whole design to be on the Cricut at one time. So I split the design in half and then put it together to do a shirt for a friend. So you can do bling with your Cricut, and that's the whole point of the class on Friday, to show you step by step not only how to go get a design and cut it out, how to make sure it's right for your project, all right, how to also resize it if you need to, all right, if you need to, because this particular design was resized, all right. And I'll show you in the class how to do that, as well as how to make adjustments with your templates. So the class will come with a font. Okay, so you'll get a font. So you're gonna actually sit there with me and make your own rhinestone template yourself with the fonts. And you will also get one rhinestone design that we will cut out together. All right. And you also will have access to free software to help you with all of this. In addition to that, will give you access to more features that you can use with your Cricut. And then in addition to that, there's two class options. One class option is just the class to come in, sit and listen to instruction, get access to all of the resources as far as where we get flock, where we get stones, where we get designs, um, stuff like that, frequently asked questions, stuff like that. But there's another ticket option to the class that will only be available until tomorrow. It is only available till tomorrow. That second ticket is an all access ticket that comes with rhinestones. It will come with rhinestone flock. All right. It'll come with your transfer tape. Not this piece, but it'll come with transfer tape to pick up the stones. It will come with your rhinestone brush or a brush. It'll probably be one like this one, and I'll probably cut it in half because this is actually a little too big. We'll cut it in half to make it easier for you. It'll come with the brush, and as I mentioned, the software, the two rhinestone, the font, and the design that we're going to do. And if I can think of whatever else, my brain, you guys, please forgive me ahead of time. I am exhausted. So I am going to try again to get this darn camera working because I just need my camera to work. Let's do this and see if this helps it. Because I would like to see you. Yes, I will put a link in the chat for the class. Thank you, So Crafty, for requesting that. Yay! Hey, y'all! It's the little things. I'm trying to keep from crying. I'm so happy and tired at the same time. Hi, how are y'all doing today? It's so good to see you. OMG. I'm Eve with the baby's booty. I was in the background doing all that talking and you couldn't see me, but it's all right. We are here now. I am going to pull up you guys' chat so that I can see what's going on. I'm not going to spend too much time with the chat today because I promise y'all we in a crunch time. We're trying to DTF on some shoes and bling on the shoes as well. The whole goal of what I'm doing with this particular project is I am trying to put together a DTF and bling outfit. Now, I was going to embroider my monogram on the toe of the shoes as well, but the way my mind and brain is set up right now, that's not going to be a good idea. That's not going to be a good idea for me to do that right now. So let me put the class in the chat, and I will also put it in the description, which I haven't done that yet. I had a class before this class, so I wasn't able to do a lot of the pre stuff that I normally do before the show. So let's go here. And now the link to the class is in the description as well. And at some point, I'll also pop it. Actually, I do have it where I can pop it up on the screen. Let me see. Classes. Yup. Yep. Oops, wrong one. Hold on. Let's put it right here too. So, boom, just like that. Boom. That's the link right there. babiesbooty.com/events-1 is how you get to the page with the classes. And so, for those of you, as I mentioned before, that get the all access ticket, Monday, tomorrow is the hands down last day to buy that ticket because you will get supplies, and I need to get those out in the mail tomorrow to get them to you by Friday on time. You know what I'm saying? So you don't snooze too long because as of 4 p.m. on tomorrow, that class, that ticket will be gone. But the rest of the tickets for just general admission to sit and watch the class and stuff, that is still going to be available all the way up till the day of class. All right, so don't fret if you miss out on the package. We will have links and information during the class to show you where you can get all of those supplies and materials. And basically what the class boils down to is showing you how you can manipulate rhinestone designs and cut them out with your Cricut and your Silhouette and your Scan and Cut and your Graph Tech. It doesn't matter. All of those cutting machines will cut out rhinestone flock, show you how to stone the flock and how to place it on the shirt. But in this particular class, what we'll be doing is showing how to fine tune and how to manipulate and how to tell if it's right or if it's not. And also how to change up designs if you need to. So that's why this particular class is, different from just my regular videos on YouTube. We're going to go into some detail on a lot of other things. So we're looking at 2.5, 3 hours worth of class time. Hopefully it won't take quite that long, but we're going to give it a shot. But like I said, we're also going to walk you step by step to designing your own word in Cricut with the rhinestone templates. Okay. So at any rate, I want to say hi to the beautiful people who have come in here, and we got us a new captain. Hey, Miss Carol Coleman, thank you for being a captain. My bell is all of y'all. Can you tell them that? Thank you, Miss Carol Coleman. Woo! Thank you for being a captain. Holler. Yes. So here on this channel, we like to celebrate. We like to have a good time. Uh, Here we have our purple bell. Our purple bell helps us celebrate achievements. Now, one of the main achievements that we celebrate here on this channel is if you get a new baby. What do I mean, a new baby? No, you're not expecting, and I'm not expecting either, unless you're talking about a new DTF printer or a new embroidery machine or a new sublimation printer. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times when we go out and we make those major purchases, family members are like, okay, yeah, what's that? Okay, whoop-de-doo. But no, here we know what that blood, sweat, and tears is like. We know what an achievement it is to get something new and something awesome in your studio. So we like to ring the bell to celebrate with you. So if you got a new baby recently, now you have to have gotten it already. All right. I know a lot of times we're like, but I got it on order and it's supposed to be here Friday. Oh, we'll ring the bell for you next Sunday. But as long as it's sitting right there in the shop with you and you already have it in hand, we will ring the bell for you when you get your baby. So you can post what it is that you got in the description below, and we will ring the bell for you. Also, here on this channel, we have memberships. Just like I rang the bell for Miss Carol Coleman when she became a captain here on our channel, we have 3 different levels of memberships that you can choose from. Each one of those levels of memberships come with an opportunity to get your own custom numbered and signed bell. Okay. So if you would like to get your own bell, just make sure you join the memberships, one of the 3 levels here on this channel, and then fill out the form on our website with your name and address, because otherwise I won't know where to send it. YouTube don't give me your address when you become a member, unfortunately. But on the website, you can say, hey, I want a bell. Let me sign up, and we'll get a bell out to you. We do have a new order of bells pending coming in. Hopefully it ain't on that tanker that's sitting off the coast over there off California somewhere. Hopefully it'll be here soon, and then we'll have some more bells crunk out and sent out in the mail. I'm super excited about that. So without any further ado, I'm gonna say hi really quickly. I'm gonna breeze through these comments and then say hi to the beautiful people. If you're new, say, hey, we're new, so that I can greet you properly. Otherwise, I want to thank each and every last one of you for joining us, especially if you've been here multiple times, and we love our repeat offenders. We love having y'all here with us on the regular basis. So Miss Beverly Smith is in the house. Thank you for joining us. And Miss Beverly Smith is a YouTube member here, and we want to thank you for being a paid member here on our channel. Dimps Designs, good evening to you as well. Gail Moore, hello, and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Chris Smith, hello, how are you? Happy Sunday to you as well. Miss Andrea Ross is in the house. Hello, thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. I appreciate it. Heather Butler, hello, thank you as well for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Erica Chamberlain, hello. Dimps Design says, first time on the live, welcome. Thank you for joining us. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, just drop them in the chat. We're happy to assist you. Robin Boyd, good evening. Deborah Hemmings, welcome, and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. I appreciate it. Jaleel Nelson, hey love, welcome, and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member as well. I was supposed to have gotten with you, what was it, last week or week before, and just that craziness that went down. Well, it's technically not craziness, but the unfortunate incident that happened in the family. So I wasn't able to do much of anything the last couple of weeks. So I apologize, but we will get back up. I promise you that. Sherry, hello. How are you? Welcome. So Crafty, welcome back. Thank you for joining us again. Miss Bickham, welcome. Thank you for joining us, Mom. How are you? Thank you for trying to help me earlier. I appreciate it. Kingsbury's Crafts, hello. Lori Campbell, hello. She says smash that like button, and I appreciate the reminder. Thank you so very much. EJ's daughter, good evening, and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. We appreciate you as well. Monica Torres from Arizona. Yes, we will have a fun show tonight. I'm super excited as long as everything else works. Even if it doesn't work, we're still going to have a way to have fun because I need to keep up this energy before it's time to get off the show. Tanyu, hello, welcome, and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. We appreciate it. Thank you, ma'am. Carol Coleman, Robin Bryant, Anitra Clark Alston, Kenya Wilson, Dolores Grimes, Making with Marilyn. Hey, Making with Marilyn. Hello to all of you. Thank you for joining us here on the channel. And we got a new member popping in. Who is this? Miss Barbara Bonaparte. Hello, welcome. And thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group captain. Woo! Guys, thank you, ma'am. We appreciate you joining the captain ranks. Awesome sauce. Thank you, Miss Barbara. We appreciate the support of our channel. Thank you so very much. And look forward to doing live one-on-one, well, not one-on-ones, but live group events with you and the other captains. Super excited about that. We had our live event at the end of the month. So we had it tonight before this live. So it was a lot of fun. Y'all want to see what we made? Let me show you what we did in our live tonight. I stitched this out on the embroidery machine, and I have let me move this out the way so I can make sure what I'm doing. I have a mark on here. Let me make sure. Do I have the right camera up? Yeah, okay. I have the mark on here to mark the center, and as you see, I didn't get it centered, but I did this on the 4x4 embroidery machine. They were with me live as we stitched it out. They also received this design complimentary from me for being a captain. And I saw this project on embroiderylibrary.com. So if you want this design, it's on embroiderylibrary.com. It is available right now. And they even have it in the hoop like this. So I stitched it out on the embroidery hoop, took it out of the embroidery hoop, and put it in this embroidery hoop for decoration. And I'm going to trim out all this extra. And look at what I'm going to do different to mine. Now, they put a pretty bow up top and some faux leaves, and it was super, super cute. But this is what I'm going to do to them. Hold on, let me get it right. Hopefully, it won't fall all over the place. But this is my plans for mine. I'm not going to be able to show it right, I don't think. But see, I want to put fairy lights behind it and hang it up. I think that's going to be super cute. I don't know. Is that doing too much? Is that team too much? Probably. I love doing team too much. When it comes to lights and bling, y'all, I can't get enough. So I thought that was super cute to put some lights behind it because they had it where it looked like it might have been hanging on the door. And my front door is red, so I thought this would be super cute for the fall season. But that's the project that we did with the captains tonight, and it was a lot of fun. So that was awesome sauce. I totally enjoyed hanging with them this evening. It was fun. Let us see. Shonda Coleman, hello from Arkansas. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Mary Brown, welcome. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. Hey, craftable things. Hey, Miss Patricia. Hey, y'all. Hey. No, she said, hey, girl. Hey, how are you tonight? Thank you for joining us. I appreciate you being here, my dear. Miss Crafty Creations. Hey, hey, how are you too? Welcome. Thank you for joining us tonight. Dimps Design says checking in from Florida. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you being here. Sheila Cushionberry. Hi, Sheila Cushionberry. How are you? Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Good evening to you as well. Carmen Alvarado. Thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. I appreciate it. And she says, hello, even Hoop Group bought another toy, the Cricket Joy. I have not had a chance to use it. It's okay, girl, because we can ring the bell for it NT-way. Congratulations, ma'am. Yes, we like the Cricket Joy. Congratulations. That Cricket Joy is awesome. We love it. It's super cute and a lot of fun. It's a lot of really cool. You can do rhinestones with that Cricket Joy too. Yes, you can, girl. Yes, you can. So even if you only have the Cricut Joy, you can join the class this Friday. I'm just saying, you can. Merlinda Lacey, hello, welcome, and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. We appreciate it. Ms. Zell Nicole, hello, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Chris Smith says, "For Eve, it's always something." I know, right? It just wouldn't have been. Look, y'all, and then on top of that, I was up late in another live with a friend last night until about 3 a.m. roughly. It was like 2:30, 3 o'clock. Maybe it wasn't 3. It was more like 2:30. And I was like exhausted, and I said, "I'm going to bed." Man, went to bed and was in the midst of a panic attack. Now, for those of you who may not know, I deal with anxiety, PTSD stuff, stupid stuff I have to deal with. But last night I was stressed out and just my chest was like horrible pain. I knew it wasn't nothing but anxiety, but I couldn't sleep at all. So I've been up all night, all day. I didn't go to bed. I didn't lay down till 1 p.m. this afternoon. And so I'm exhausted, but it's okay. I love coming on Sundays, and we're going to have us some fun tonight despite that. But that's why when the cameras didn't work, I was like, whatever. I'm not even surprised. It's just, it is what it is. It'll be all right. Let us see. We have Me Creatively by Kim. Welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening. David D. Hey, David D. Welcome. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Had fun with you earlier today as well. Um, let's see. Pamela Bradley White. Welcome. Thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member as well. We appreciate it. Dorothy Gaston from STL, welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening. Miss 143, thank you very much and for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. She says, "Moving is a beast, tired but here." I could not imagine moving right now. We just did that last year and it's no, okay, ever. I don't ever, I don't ever want to move again. That was tragic. But if it's done properly and planned properly, I guess it can be okay. But I'm glad you're here. Thank you for joining us even after a long day. Mina Rowe, hello. Walk by Faith, hello. Welcome. Craftable Things, Eve, do you use acrylic sheets under the flock? I do use, well, is that acrylic or plastic? I don't know what it is. It's basically those cutting mats that you find at Dollar Tree in the kitchen section. Those flexible cutting mats. It just makes it so much easier to leave your template sitting on that and then bling on that without, having to unstick it, stick it, unstick it, stick it. I mean, there's a bunch of drama. So I just stick it to those plastic mats and go from there. I used to sell them, but I had to stop. My supplier stopped selling them. So it's like, oh man. But Dollar Tree, you can get them from Dollar Tree and it works the same. So crafty. Let's see. Chris Smith, is it me? Do I need to refresh? No, it wasn't you. It was me. Ginger Rouse. Hey, Ginger, how are you? Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Somebody is blowing up my phone right now. I don't know who it is, but it'll be all right. 2011, Miss Max, welcome. Thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. We appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Deborah Harris Neal, hello, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Sonia Siegler, welcome. Dorothy Brown, welcome. Linda Eaton, hello. You just purchased your all access ticket. Holler. Thank you, ma'am. Should I ring the bell for the tickets? No, because some people ain't here and they got the tickets too. But thank you. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for this class Friday. I love bling, y'all. Love, 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 love. I mean, I love embroidery. I'm loving DTF now, especially with Big Baby Bertha. I mean, Big Baby Betty over there. Love DTF. Sublimation, I love sublimation too. It has its place. Everything has its place, but it's just something about getting that bling and picking them up perfectly with the transfer and putting it on that shirt. And girl, when you press it and peel that sucker off, and all you just see is bling, 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 bling. It's just, it's every. I love rhinestones. Love rhinestones. So yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun with that class. Let us see. Jackie Maddox, hello. I cracked you up. Sorry. It's always something on this channel. Marissa Dandridge, welcome. Suzanne Go Grango from Florida Space Coast. Welcome, ma'am. Thank you for joining us. Lisa Cage, the crafty Puerto Rican. Hey, darling, you got your Cricut mug press today. Lisa Cage, hello. I want to say hey specifically. And then the crafty Puerto Rican, we gotta ring the bell for your Cricut mug press. Now I love my Cricut mug press. Okay, hold on, time out. At first, I was like, it's just another press. Whatever. I got a industrial mug press, so I don't need it. Man, I got that mug press. It's so cute, and I love pressing my mugs with my. It's cute. I love it. So congratulations on your mug press. Woo! Yes. Congratulations. Holler. I gotta work my wrist a little bit more. So I just, you know what? It's crazy how you want to match all your Cricut stuff. Is anybody else like that? It's, or is it just me? I want to have all of my Cricuts match the same color. It's crazy. I need to get over it though. That ain't the way my bank account's set up. Mina says, sending love from Canada. Welcome. Thank you for sending me some love from Canada. Marianne, hello. How are you? Welcome. Lakeisha Monique. Hello, Lakeisha. How are you? Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Avery Head, hello, and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. We appreciate it. Um, let's see. Kimberly Joyner, welcome. You got here with the class we talking about rhinestones. So learning how to do rhinestones with the Cricut. Now, a lot of times I get the question, are we going to learn how to make rhinestone designs? No. Do you see my face? No, we are not going to learn how to make rhinestone designs. Why is that? Well, because making rhinestone designs is a bit of an art. And yes, there are software programs out there to help you create rhinestone designs. But the problem is, not all rhinestone design softwares are made perfect. There's no such program that you can use where you can click a button and automatically every single time the design that you want to make is made. Okay. So there's always some touch up, some cleanup, some moving dots around and whatnot. And I already have to brush those stones in. Sometimes I have to move stones around by hand one by one. So the thought of having to sit there on the computer and move those dots around on the computer and then turn around and move the stones around is just, that's drama. I don't like to weed vinyl. So I'm not about to sit and put stones together to make a design. But what I will do is if I have a design that I think is super cute and I would like to have it made into a rhinestone design, I have 2, 3 people that I can shoot that image to and say, hey, can you stone this for me, please? And they will. And I got to pay them, but at least I get my design and it's custom of what I want. And most likely in the size that I want. It just depends. But we'll go over all of that in the rhinestone class so that you can understand what to look for, what you're trying to accomplish, how to get it accomplished, all of that jazz. We'll go over all of that. But no, we won't be learning how to actually make the actual design itself. But we will go out and have I'm going to send you a design. You're going to get that as a part of the class. But I will show you how to go out and find designs and then bring them into your Cricut software program and use them to cut templates. So that's what we're going to be doing there. Eartha Lewis, hello. Jesse Gibson, hello. How are you? Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Nick Nack Nurse, hello. How are you? Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Janice Evans, hello. Linda says, I'm looking forward to the class. I've been wanting to learn how to bling shirts for a while. It's not super difficult. It really isn't. A little bit tedious, but it's not super difficult. Shirley Dabney, hello. How are you? Welcome. And Barbara Bonaparte says she just got her PE 800. Well, you know what that means. It's time to ring the bell for that 5x7 girl. Embroidery in the house. Woo! Yes, congratulations. That's what's up. 5x7 in the house. Yes, we're going to have some fun with that 5x7 girl. And because of being a captain, you have access to, whenever we do designs, you get a 5x7 design for your machine monthly. Sonia Siegler says, doesn't go straight to the class. Oh, no, wait a minute. Hold on. Doesn't go straight to the class sign up from the link. You sure? Hold on. Let me make sure I'm sending you to the right place because it goes to the main ticket page. That's what it's supposed to do. Hold on. Babiesbay.com. Yikes. That's /ENTS -1. Yeah, it takes me straight to where you can enroll for the class. So I'm going to copy and paste this since it worked for me just now and make sure that I'm pasting the right information in the chat. And we're going to send that. So hopefully that's the right one. I apologize for the other. Let us see. Jeanette Davis, good evening to you as well. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Oh, I see what you're saying. Direct link not working, but I was, you know what? Probably because I didn't do the stupid HTTP blah 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 blah. Let's try that. HTTPS yada 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 yada. Sometimes that makes all the difference. Let's see. Whoops. -1. Let's see if that makes the difference. I'll check it in a minute. Let's see. I won't be here long tonight. I have to be up very early for an appointment. Uh-oh. Okay, Miss Bickham, thank you for joining us for the time that you're here. We appreciate it. Thank you. Teresa, will we be able to watch the training video after the training as a refresher? Yes, that video will be up. There will be a private link to it so that you will be able to watch it from now on. You will be able to see it in case you need a brush up. Big boy Prince, well, big boy, welcome. Thank you for joining us. And I don't know if I have your shirt out here with me. I think I put it in yonder because I wanted to ship it out. But I'm gonna have to figure that out so that I can get you, so that I can make sure you get your shirt. I wanted to show it, but I don't have it right here. Sonia Siegler, welcome, Sonia Siegler. Thank you for joining the Hoop Group. Woo! Thank you. Yes, we appreciate you joining the Hoop Group. Holler. Thank you very, very much. I am behind in the chat. We got another one, Lisa Case. Thank you, Lisa. Welcome to the Hoop Group. Woo! Yes, and then Miss Avery Head, we do appreciate the super chat. We ring the bell for those too. Support is always welcome. Yes, thank you, ma'am. We appreciate it. So if you want the bell ring and you ain't got a new baby, super chat is the way to get that thing run for you, girl. I'm trying to tell you. Let me scroll back up because I am so behind in this thing. I didn't realize how far behind I was, but oh my gosh, am I really this far behind? Oh, this sucks. Oh, yes. Oh, I am far behind. I apologize, y'all. My goodness, y'all. Okay. So let's see. Linda E says she's new. Do you get both tickets? No, Miss Barbara. You only get one. Only get one ticket because the one ticket is all access. The other ticket just doesn't. It's the same thing, but it just doesn't come with the supplies. That's all. Monica Torres, my dear, hello, first live, but I subscribed a long time ago. Janice Evans, thank you for letting me know that. We appreciate that support. T Johnson, hello, Little Things Boutique, hello, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Lawanda G, hello, welcome. Thank you for joining us. I'm gonna try and breeze through this. Shayna Krause, hey Shayna, welcome, my love. Thank you for joining us. Kristen Smith, hello. Dawn DIY Flavor Shack from Vegas. Welcome, my girl. We need some of that DIY flavor, girl. Fancy Boo Creations. Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Let's see. Berlinda Lacey. Thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. We appreciate it. Dorica Green. Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Sheila Cushberry. You can put quilt batting. Oh, behind the fabric, then add the lights if you want a more diffused look. Just make sure they're LED. They are LED, and that's a good idea. Thank you, Sheila. Yes, we want it to be diffused because it was kind of harsh when it was right up against the fabric. So thank you. I appreciate that. Felicia, hello, Eva. I did a 5x7 perch pouch in the hoop. It turned out great on the 770. Tell these folks how awesome and easy it was. I'm trying to tell you, in the hoop is where it's at. Willa Allen, good evening to you as well. Vivian Crosby, hello, welcome. Thank you, Lisa Cage. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm sure after the live, I'm gonna crash. I already know. I can feel it in my bones. Sunny Webster, hey dear, how are you? Welcome. Thank you for joining us. That to this creations. Hello, welcome. I don't remember your name. Thank you for joining us this evening. Anita Satterfield. Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you being here. Patrina Gosha. Hello, my love. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Let's see. And yes, Patrice, congratulations on your 28,000 subscribers. We are always proud of the achievements of our brethren here on YouTube. That is totally awesome. So definitely check out if you, especially if you, because you know I don't have a glow forge. My husband would put me out if I woke up in this house with a glow forge. So if you want to see Glowforge activity, go over to Craftable Things and watch Miss Patrice. She did an awesome, some really cute earrings the other night on her Glowforge, and it's really neat. I like watching. I'm just gonna have to keep watching on her channel because I'm just saying I would love to have one, but that's a no because I like living in my house. Lisa Cade says, I love bling too. Dawn DIY Flavor Shack, bling is my number one. We're going to try and do a little bit of bling tonight. Craftable things, you are more than welcome. Email me and get at me. Lisa, I can't get my mug press to press tumblers correctly. What do you mean, my dear? Skinny tumblers, or because if you're talking about, now keep in mind that the Cricut mug press, when it closes, it doesn't like completely envelop all the way like a super tight complete seal. They do have tumbler mug presses that make it like seamless almost to get your continuous look all the way around. So the Cricut mug press actually works best with mugs because it has that little opening for the handle. In most instances, people don't press behind that handle, so that could be what your issue is. Let me know if that's what you're talking about. Let's see. Hello, Willie Roseman. Hello, Lawanda G, new to the channel. I just lost it. Oh, here it is. And want to attend Friday class. What I need to do. Also have to work, but don't want to miss it. Oh, well, it's 7 p.m. So I will be recording it, and depending upon how popular it is, we might do a part two, or do a ×2. But I'll have to let you know for sure. Which Cricut do you recommend, Barbara? All of them work. All of them work, Miss Barbara. The reason why I would even lean towards a maker, if I were to suggest it, is if you are doing a lot of, I don't have a piece up here either, but like heavy, what is the name of that wood? It's called balsa wood. And it's like a thin wood or something like that because it has the rolly wheel that you can use to cut it with. Aside from that, I mean, I do everything with my Cricut Explore 2 and my Cricut Explore Air 1. The only difference between the Air 2 and the Air 1 is the Air 2 has the two slots where I can have the blade in one and the pen in the other, and I don't have to worry about switching them back and forth. Whereas with the Cricut Explore 1, I got to switch them back and forth. If I want to write or draw something, I got to take the blade out and put the pen in. You know what I'm saying? Both machines do the same thing. They both cut. The maker is still 12 inches, just like the Explorer 1 and the Explorer 2. Now, the Explorer 3, I mean, yeah, you got updated features, some different access from what I understand on the Cricut Design Space, probably some exclusive stuff in the background or whatever, but at the end of the day, they all cut. They all cut. They're all cutters. So go with what your budget will support first and foremost. You know, don't blow the bank if you don't have that. If you do have it to blow the bank, then hey, go for the gusto. Get the Cricut Maker, or get the Silhouette Pro so that you can get bigger than 12 inches. You know, that's the thing. You want to try and get as much space as you can for the amount of money that you're spending. And right now, the Cricut family is 12 inches with the exception of the new machine that they got coming out, from what I understand. But I haven't looked into it too much because I do everything I need to do with 12 inches. And as I showed you over there at the cutting table, if it's too big, I'll cut that sucker in half in a hot minute and cut it in pieces and piece it together afterwards, you know? So it's pretty much how that works. Hello, Diamond Collins. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. I love my Cricut stuff to match until I change my mind. Right? What do you use to fill the gap for the tumbler? Oh, okay. Somebody good. Somebody is making that up for me. Thank you. Sean A. Hello. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Let's see. Hey, Shamira, welcome. How are you, honey bun? Welcome. Catherine Stanley. Hi, just came on. I was watching one of the embroidery videos. What DTF do I have? I have the L1800. It's an Epson. And I also have the Epson 7880. That's Betty. I'll have to turn the camera so that you can see Betty. I put lights on Betty, y'all. So Betty is all lit up over there in on the side. Let's see, which camera is that? That's that camera. So that y'all can see. Oh, now the camera wants to work. It wasn't wanting to work earlier. You know what? I swear. All right, so as y'all can see all my mess over there. That's Betty. Betty is super cute. I put purple lights in her so I can actually change her lights as LED so I can do any color I want. But she's wide format, so she can print up to 24 inches wide. I have yet to get 24-inch wide paper, so you know, it is what it is right now. We're still doing 11 by 17 at the moment, but that is one. The other is, unfortunately, let me see if I can get this to, no, I can't get it turned like I thought I could. Let's do it this way. This is the other one. Hold on. So I can see. Look, I got stuff sitting on it, y'all. It's all closed up. Pole printer. OMG. Ain't that a shame? Betty move in, get bigger and better, and then folks just get kicked to the curb. So I need to figure out what I'm going to do with that printer. If I'm going to keep it. My husband wants me to keep it. And use it as a backup, which he's right, because when I'm printing on Betty one project, I probably could be printing something on the other, but we'll see how it goes. At the moment, I only am using Betty. What time is it? Are you serious right now? Why is it 9:43? We haven't even done DTF yet. Oh my gosh, y'all. Let me get to this DTF before we not be able to do it. Hey, Yvonne from California, welcome. Maria, hello, welcome. All right, y'all, I'm sorry. Let me get how does DTF works. We're getting ready to show you how DTF works. Hey, Diane Day, welcome. If I missed you, I apologize. Can you please send me a bell with my rhinestones? As long, well, yeah, but when you do the shoot me an email, Sonia, because I will forget. I have a horrible memory, horrible, just tragic memory. So send me an email, and then that way I can, okay, Ma, I got your message. I'll check that. But send me an email so that I can remember to send it out. Irma Miller, hello. So we are going to check with some DTF, and I'm going to show y'all, like I said, the shoes is what I wanted to do. And I also am trying to do graffiti on the shoes with some bling and graffiti on the pants. And I went and got, y'all, I don't wear jeans at all. I don't know why. And I went and bought these from Walmart, right? And why did I not read the big old sign up on the wall that said Mrs. and come home and try and fit my rump and yeah. So these didn't work. These have to go back. But I did get some jeggings, I guess, for lack of better words, jeggings. So I'm gonna go grab those. But the jeggings are more, they look like jeans, but they're not. So, and then here are I got these from Walmart as well. So the plan was to do shoes and jeggings to match. And I kind of wanted like the acid wash look, you know, so that we could go like real full retro 80s type look. That was the goal. So, you know, I may have to try and bleach on these or scrub them or something to make them a little bit rougher. But here are these, and they the jegging, they the stretchable, so hopefully they'll be real cute on these hips. And then here are they're not, they came from Walmart, so they're not Converse, they're Wanverse. So here are the Wanverse, the whalers that we're going to be DTFing on, and I wanted to monogram up here. I'll have to see if I can get around to doing that, and eventually bling the toe of the shoe. That's a tall order. I don't know why I thought I was going to be able to do all of that tonight, but we're going to get to what all we can get to. Okay, so let's get into DTF. Now, people ask, what is DTF? DTF is direct to film. Okay, so direct to film is, and I've been talking about this a lot in the last couple of weeks. Direct to film is, sorry, my brain just went to doing too many things, at too many tabs open mode. Direct to film is when you're printing on a piece of PET film and you add the adhesive afterwards, and then you cure it, and then you can press it to anything, any kind of shirt. So it can be cotton, it can be polyester, it can be a blend, it can be a black shirt, it can be a white shirt. And DTF is so revolutionary right now, it's so hot right now, because DTF allows you to print white ink. Okay, print white ink. And around here we use big boy inks, because the big boy ink is the whitest white you can get. So if you're interested in big boy inks, go on Etsy and look up Big Boy Prints, BOI, Big Boy Prints, and I promise you, you will not be disappointed, because I love my big boy inks. So I'm gonna move. I have, what is this, Illustrator going on in the background. I'm moving some stuff around, and once I get it moved, I'm gonna show you what I'm working with. Okay, so let me scroll. Whoops, I'm scrolling out. Scroll in. And this is camera. This is what I'm fooling around with. So this is what I'm trying to do. Oh Lord, did my camera freeze again? Y'all, you see what I'm saying? It's just so unfaithful right now. This is what I'm trying to do with the DTF. So you see the graffiti looking font that I have going on right here. It says Crafty Crew. If you can't read it, it says Crafty Crew. And it's got that, you know, spray paint look with the paint dripping. And then I got some funky looking hearts. And then I got my embroidery scissors. And then I got some paint splotches going on in the background. So this is what I'm trying to press. So I have multiple hearts, because some of the larger ones and a couple of the smalls are going on the pants, but I want the shoes to match. Okay. So I wanted this Crafty Crew. I need to print another one actually, so that it can be on the shoe smaller. So at some point I need to do that and make it smaller. But this is what I'm trying to print. And the last time I saved this, it didn't save properly. So I am going to redo this and see if I can't get it to save right, because for whatever reason. And Patrice probably could tell me what the heck I'm doing wrong. I am not an expert at Illustrator, but I'm getting really good at it. So I've been doing a lot of Illustrator work lately. Instead of working with Photoshop, I've been working with Illustrator with my DTF. And the thing is, with DTF, and I can show you with another transfer I have over there, DTF, the resolution needs to be at least 300 dpi, okay? Because otherwise there'll be some fuzzy all the way around it, and folks will be mad at me saying, oh, you printed it out and it looks like trash. Your resolution, ma'am, needs to be a little bit higher. So there we go, that looks much better. All right, so this is going to be DTF. We're going to start with that because, and then I got a couple of things of bling I'm going to do. There we go. So, yeah, it's still on that screen. Okay. So with DTF, because you're printing with white ink, you cannot use, well, they don't have a support for white printers with Photoshop, with publisher, you know, those things. So in order to do DTF, you have to have what's called a RIP software. And that's because the RIP software is made for printing shirts and such, and it allows you to be able to see, it did it again. I don't understand why this is up there, but it's okay. I was able to move my scissors down, and that was what I really wanted. I need to move the scissors. But at any rate, so this will, the RIP software will allow you to lay white ink behind each one of these. The white ink is what, you know, part of what the glue sticks to, and it also helps bring out color. And it also adds to it because, like, this white border around this heart, that's not what I want, but it's okay because it's going to prove a point. But there is like white right here in this heart. And so I don't have to press this on a white surface. I can put it on any color surface and it'll still be white because it's actually printing white ink. Okay. So what I'm going to do, hopefully Betty is where she needs to be. And I'm going to tell this to print. And then we'll switch the camera if Betty kicks up, because I've been changing around how my printers are hooked up to, and let y'all watch Betty work her thing. Cause it's her thing. She do what she want to do. Actually, that's more my computer to do what it want to do. Actually, right now. Come on, bro. I'm running the video, so it's probably going to be slow because we're doing video too. Look, my camera done froze again, y'all. What in the world? I'm doing too much. I'm doing too much. See, I don't know if you can see that or not. I cut the camera off and the thing actually started working. Look at that. That's crazy. I'm gonna leave it off for a minute and let it finish this. There we go. Let's go to this one. Let's switch so we can get that camera off. And it's a lot of stuff on the sheet, but usually it rips faster than this. But because I got the cameras running in the background, it's being slow. And I really fully intended to have this all printed out ahead of time, but as I mentioned, I was videos on DTF maintenance. I do have one. I do have one. How much is the software? Woo, Dawn, honey, RIP software is not inexpensive at all. So, do you use all Big Boy inks? I use all of his inks. Lisa Frank's vibes. I know that was the whole goal, girl. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, we got Betty up and going. So let me switch the camera to Betty, which I can see her over there doing her thing. Go Betty, go Betty, go Betty, go, go. Okay. So meanwhile, let me try cut this back on. And hopefully now I didn't print at all today because like I told y'all, I was in bed. So hopefully my white is going to print like it's supposed to. I got to go check and see. I may have to do a head clean and print this all over again. Because I don't see no white yet. Dang it. Let me see. Nope, I don't see any white in there. I'll have to do a head cleaning to get that white out. So, DTF, that white ink, y'all, I promise. I know a lot of people are like, well, that's why I don't want to do DTF because it's always something with the white ink. And you're right. There's no lies on that. The white ink can be a bit of a pain in the butt. However, let me explain to you what the deal is with the white ink. So white ink is made with titanium oxide. Okay, so that's what helps get that white color in the ink. And titanium is heavy. It's a metal. So the white ink, usually the titanium part settles to the very bottom and it leaves like, you know, milky white up at the top because there's still a little bit of sediment up there. So we have to shake up that white ink on a regular basis. If you don't shake the white ink, what will happen is it'll not print, as you see, or as I was showing you in the other thing. Let's switch you over so you can see how you can see all the hearts on there and they're dark. There you should see white printing on the back side of that design. Now, will that still press to a shirt? Yeah, it will still press, but I want the white in the background. So we're gonna reprint it, but I'm gonna save that and use it. Like I could probably put that on the shoes or something. But at any rate, so the white ink, yes, it kind of can pose a problem. That's not just in DTF though. That's also in DTG, which DTG is direct to garment. So even with a direct to garment machine, you have to shake that white ink. That's just, I mean, the white ink is the problem, but the white ink is the solution, y'all. Because otherwise you can't print in white. You just can't unless you use a toner, the white toner machine. And the white toner machine, a lot of people have issues with cracking of the material with the white toner. So yeah, there's some. He said, "Look at Betty shaking it." Oh my God, hilarious! Where is Big Boy? He needed to hear that. But the white toner, you know, you're gonna have issues no matter what method you use. All right, honestly, think about it. With vinyl, you have weeding issues, you have layering issues. You know what I'm saying? If you have rhinestones, you know, you have to have it created and it's not like a solid image. You can't do photographs of people. With vinyl, you can do print and cut and have photographs of people, but then you got to figure out how to cut it and you still got to weed it out. I mean, you're going to have sublimation. You're limited to, you can't print white, so you have to press it to a white background if you want white in it. I mean, you're going to have limitations no matter what route you take, right? So it's almost like you take the lesser of the evils to accomplish what you want. And for me, being able to print white ink, OMG, y'all, that just, it's a game changer. It's a game changer to be able to print in white ink. It really is. So for me, the white ink was like a no-brainer. I had to have it. Look at my camera acting up again. Why? Why, y'all? Why? I don't understand. I'm glad y'all looking at Betty because I'm looking at myself frozen and I'm about ready to fight somebody. Craftable things. I know, right, girl? I had to look up the MSDS sheet on this ink. Not Big Boy's ink, but some other ink. I was looking at the MSDS sheet and I was like, oh, buddy, he was right. It is titanium in it. Titanium oxide. Woo! With just about everything you have pre-post PIA work. That is absolutely correct. There's work with everything. Everything. So don't get it twisted. There is no one answer that answers everything right now, unfortunately. So I wish there was, but it's not. Let's see. May have to get a pair of those shoes to embroider on. Yes, Chris Smith. These are awesome shoes. The Whalers are awesome shoes for embroidering on because there's nothing on there that's in the way of the embroidery, the DTF, the bling, nothing. So with the, I know Sheila Cushy Bear, that was funny. The intro longer. To get into DTF, what is the investment? Dawn, the investment, look at me, frozen again. Why is my camera still, y'all? Oh my God, that just is, look at that. Betty is done, so I'm gonna come over here with Betty. So the DTF, you have to get a printer that is capable of printing white ink, all right? So in order to find a printer that's capable of printing with white ink, you need to find one that does more than 4 colors. See, right now, here are 4 colors over here. Your basic black, uh, magenta, cyan, and yellow, right? But over here are the white inks. So I have 4 extra cartridges over here. All 4 of those cartridges are white ink. Now in the L1800, with that printer, I have 6 channels in that one. So I have the cyan, the magenta, the yellow, the black, but the other 2 channels are white with the L1800. So as long as you find a printer, and Big Boy actually in our Facebook group, if I'm not mistaken, he posted a link to a document that shows all of the printers that are on the market right now that you can get, that you can transfer and switch to DTF. Now with this particular printer, as opposed to the L1800, this one was really, really easy to convert because this particular printer was made to actually print like canvases and large posters, where the front of the item was probably going to be still wet to the touch or something along those lines. So that's why this particular printer has the capability built into it where, to, I don't know if you heard it, but whenever this thing starts up and gets ready to print, you hear it start up kind of like an airplane. That's because there are vacuum tubes, there are vacuum holes back here that suck the paper, that suck the film to the printer. So there's nothing on the front of the printer holding the page to the printer. It's the suction at the back that's holding the film to the printer so that nothing touches the front of that film. So it's actually really cool. I absolutely love this. This was donated to us, and I am eternally grateful for that. And absolutely love Betty. But here is Betty printing without white ink. So as you see, this kind of pushing amount of sublimation. There's no white. So in order for this little area here in the heart to be white, I would need to press it to a white background, which that works with the shoes because the shoes are white, right? My jeans are not though, so the jeans would need to have white in the background. So what we're going to do is tell Betty to do a quick head cleaning so that we can get this white ink flowing. And I'm going to actually shake up her cartridges. And when I finish with that, I'm going to show you what a design looks like when it's not print ready. And then while we get Betty back to printing with her white ink, we're going to bling a couple of stars to go on the pants and the shoes, because I already have a star design ready. I was going to cut out a whole new design and everything, y'all. I ain't got time for all of that tonight, unfortunately. I took too long fooling with the cameras and stuff. But listen to Betty when I put this paper in there. It automatically knows when I'm putting the paper in because it has sensors built in. I love this printer, y'all. This printer is like next level cool. And it's a trip because this is an old printer. This is darn near 10 years old type technology in a printer. This isn't new, but it works well enough for what we're doing, and it's high tech. But watch, I'm just gonna slide this down and you'll hear the vacuums kick in to suck the paper to the back of the printer. Watch. So like right now I can't pull it because it's sucked to the back of the printer. It's actually really cool. I don't know if you heard that or not, but alrighty, so let me get this in because it needs to have the paper loaded before I can tell it to do a head clean. And yeah, Betty do be shaking them hips, don't she, over here, wiggling and going on, being all tempting. So it's checking the paper, making sure the sides and stuff, and getting it in the right orientation. Doing it automatically. And this also has a roll capability. I love this printer. So I can put a whole roll of film on this and print on a whole big old sheet, y'all, and do it all over a shirt. I'm excited. Why is she printing? Oh Lord, she was printing most stuff. I didn't know she was printing most stuff. Well, while she's doing that, and before we get started, I'm gonna show you this really quickly, and then hopefully we can get the camera to last long enough so that you can see it, and then we'll switch over and bling a star and put a star on the pants and on the shoes. So I'm gonna crank up this. You know what? Let's not do that. That's a lot of heat. We're gonna go handheld. And if you want to see this, this is a handheld, kind of like the Cricut Mini. So if you want to see this on Amazon, which is where I got it, we'll put a link in the description so that you can know where to grab this one. And I'm going to plug it up over here probably. I'm going to switch cameras to this side of the room. Oh, let me cut the camera back on since it's Mr. Freeze 'em ups today. Let's see how long it lasts. Right? So, real quick before it freezes up, let me show you what I mean by a higher resolution and a lower resolution. So, in this instance, this is, although it's not pressed, the design was like the way it was created. It was, it has that thinnish look, so it looks like it has lint, but it doesn't. So you see how crisp that edge is around this design? It's straight black. There's nothing fuzzy, nothing extra on the edge all around. Look at that, look at that. Dag nabbit. I knew it wasn't gonna last. Hold on. Let me switch you back over to Betty. And then we'll switch you back over to here. I don't know why that thing is acting up. What else was she printing? Oh, that extra, what's the face? Y'all, I just can't. You know, it's got to be, it's got to be crazy. It's got to be. So notice this. I don't know how well you can see that. Hold on. See how there's white around those letters? And see how it's all pixelated and jaggedy looking? That's because this is not a high resolution image. It's pixelated. If you really want a nice crisp DTF print, please try and get it in a vector. Vector is not pixels. So you don't have to worry about pixels. I can blow it up, I can shrink it down, I can do whatever I want to do with that image, and it will still print nice and crisp. It won't have the jaggedy pixelated edges, the pixelated look. So either get your prints done, your PNGs at 300 DPI, at the very least 300 DPI. If you can't, I mean, if you know, if you can't get it vectored, then get it in 300 DPI is what I'm trying to say. So let me cancel this because I don't know why Betty is still trying to print. Let's clear that error, and then I'm going to switch you back over to Betty so that you can see that we're going to get her cleaned up, and then I'm going to, actually I'm supposed to be putting y'all, now that I think about it, to the table, but we're going to get Betty squared away first, and this is what I was looking for. That. Hey Barb, you need at least 6 cartridges. Yes, that is correct. Thank you, big boy. And if you're interested in getting a printer, Big Boy does have, or he sells DTF printers. So he would be able to either put you on the waiting list for one, or if he has one already available, he can get you one right now. So DTF is the hotness right now. It really is. And I know one thing, if I were able to get another printer, it would be another Betty. A little Betty. Betty is awesome. So if I could, I would get another Betty. Sure enough. All right. So while she gets resituated, I'm going to switch you over to this camera. Oh, no, wrong camera. This camera. And we're going to bling a couple of stars. Let me grab my phone so that I can see the chat, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to see the chats. Oh Lord, I gotta remember to change my picture. Okay. Hey Uni, how are you? Okay, so I am using, here's the cutting mat I was telling you about, um, Patrice. Like I said, these are just from Dollar Tree, and here is what they look like at Dollar Tree chopping mats. Two come in a pack. They're 11 by 14. I prefer bigger, but like I said, my now Amazon carries the brand that I normally use, and that's in our Amazon store. But if you want mats like right now and don't want to wait, Dollar Tree usually has these in the kitchen section. And I have a video that I have yet to finish editing and uploading to show you all of that at Dollar Tree. All right, so this, as I mentioned, was a design that I did for Big Boy. And what I'm going to do is use his stars and put them on the pants and the shoes, okay? So I'm just going to take a few stars, and this is how you can repurpose a template that, you know, just because this is this template doesn't mean you can't use parts of it for other stuff, right? Why not? So let's go here, and I'm just going to take a handful, a little finger full of stars, and put them right here. I'm going to brush them into this star template. And yes, I'm going to end up with stars in places I don't really, stones in places I don't really want them, but it's okay, because I'm only going to pick up one star at a time for the moment. Alrighty, easy peasy mac and cheesy. I'm trying to find out what's going on with this printer to print. All right, so I did not plug you up. What are you? Trying to find out what's safe to unplug down here. Let's unplug you. Now watch I don't unplug something important and y'all gone or something. That's funny. Woo! All right. Oh. All right. Okay, she says ready, so let's tell her to clean. You can cover parts you don't want. Yes, with painter's tape, you definitely can do that. I'm just being, I don't want to keep saying the L word, but I'm not exerting myself right now. Oh my God, I'm taking the easy route at the moment. Okay, have a good night, my dear. All right, so here is transfer tape. It's sticky. And what we're going to do is lay that on top of the stones. And then that way, when we pick this up, we will be picking up a whole star. Look at that. Easy peasy mac and cheesy, right? So let's put that there. You can set it off to the side. And we're going to do another star. So I'm going to use this one up here since we already got the stones up here. And forgive Betty and her racket. She's trying to get cleaned out and charged. And Big Boy, I did do my maintenance tape like your maintenance tank like your video. And I've been cracking up to myself off of it because that was funny. It worked. It worked though. Definitely worked. All right. So again, if you're interested in learning how to do the rhinestones with your Cricut machine, we do have a class coming up Friday. The link is in the description. and it is in the chat. If you can scroll up, and it's on the screen. Well, it was on the screen with the other camera. We'll have to put it back up on the screen. And don't ever throw away scraps of your transfer tape, because you can always use them for little stuff like this. And transfer tape can be reused. But again, that's something we'll be going over in class. Alrighty. Y'all, I had all kind of designs and stuff I was going to bling and use. And it just ain't coming to fruition. Okay. So there we have 2 stars. So what I'm going to do is take this over to, where can we take this? Heat press. Let's take this over. No, will it reach? I don't think this will reach the heat press. Hold on. The little handheld. I'm trying to, because I don't have a surface right here. Oh yeah, I do. Hold on. You know what? We gonna make it work. That's what we finna do. I know y'all gonna be like crazy when I show you what I'm about to do. You're gonna be like, what in the world? Okay. So, did you know that your Cricut machine can turn into a pressing mat? Look at, oh, that's just fan. Oh, are you kidding me right now? Yes, girl. Yes, yes, it can. All you gotta do is put something thick on top of it, and you can use it as a pressing mat. So what did I do with, oh, they're over here. So here are our jeggings, and because normally the young folks do really cute stuff all over them or whatever, I'm going to, even though I don't want to be like drawing attention to my rump, but we're going to put a star and a crown, eventually a crown, on the rump. So I'm going to put a star down here and then the crown up top. I don't have the crown cut out yet, so that's why we're not going to do that just yet. But we're going to put a star right here on the back pocket. And the crown I'm actually going to do in a color to match that some kind of way. I ain't figured that out yet. And then we're going to press for 10 seconds on our new Cricut pressing table. Isn't that cool? Alrighty. And just that quick. Girl, I'm going to be fancy, y'all. Woo! Look at that. I'm going to be fancy. That's super cute. Alrighty. And now we're going to put one on the... Should we put one on the other bum bum? Should we put one on the other bum bum? Yeah, that's a paint pad. That's a paint pad, Barb. I'll show you that. But if you sign up for the class on Friday, you will get one. Should I do matching on the back on this bum bum pocket? Or should I just leave well enough alone? Am I doing team too much? Weigh in. Let me know. Type team too much if you think a star on both back pockets is too much. Inquiring minds want to know. Is that too low? Hold on. I need to see where I put it on this other one. Hang on. Oh, that was a good bit higher. Yeah, this needs to come up. If I do it. Let me see what the comments say. Team too much? Can y'all even see? Can't see anything. Cuss! Well, I guess we're going to have to do it. Because I didn't change the camera. I guess we're going to have to. We're going to do it on both. Sorry! Thanks for letting me know, though. So here is our custom Cricut cutting table. And I just took a piece of denim and put on top so that now I have a custom pressing table. Sorry, not cutting table. Pressing table. And here is one pocket. one back bum bum pocket, and here's the other. So that you can see it, we're gonna press it again anyways. And as I mentioned earlier, this is the sweater that I'm trying to eventually match with the designs, which is why I have, whoops, some yellowish, and my cutting scissors I'm gonna put on there. Crafty Crew is gonna be on somewhere. I'm not good at designing things, so I was just trying to come up with something that I thought would work, and we'll see if it works. Not too much, never too much. Okay. So we might put some stars somewhere else then, because I have the star already done. Let's see. Go with that sweater. I think citrine should work. I have to look and see. And just that easy. That's super cute. Sorry you couldn't see the other one. I'm gonna be cute with my little bum bum. Let's see. Let's see. Is that cute? Is it bum bum cute? Girl, don't make me put these on so that y'all can see that's what my bum bum gonna look like. I'm excited. And then, like I said, I want to put a crown up here, like a graffiti crown. I have one. I just need to cut out the rhinestone template. So yeah, it's easy. Now let's put some stars on the shoes. I just gotta figure out where I'm gonna put them on the shoes. What time is it? Oh, we doing pretty decent. It ain't too bad. It ain't too bad. So let's do another couple of stars. I walk lopsided with one. That's funny. Yes, these are the hot fix rhinestones, and that's what the class is going to be on, is hot fix, because you don't use a template necessarily. I mean, it's kind of counterproductive to use a template with the non-hot fix rhinestones. So templates are usually only for hot fix. All right. I don't know why I took that out. I could have left that in there. And yes, this is a paint pad from Walmart. Lowe's carries them too, but this one is from Walmart. And you can even use a makeup brush. I used to have one up here. Oh, I do. Oh, so you can. I've seen people use a makeup brush and brush them in. Um, I'm old school, so to speak, so I'm used to using the paint pad. So I just use the paint pad. It's just, I don't know, mental hang up, I guess. I don't know. Uh-oh, sorry, I'm what Patrice call it? Robo crafting? It look like it's stuttering. That's because I'm using this older camera over here. So I apologize. Can't see? I'm on the you might be behind Miss Ross, I don't know, because I'm looking at me blinging right now. Get these extras out of here so that I don't pick them up on accident with the tape. And I'm going to reuse the same tape that I just used. Any reason you can't pick up both stars at the same time? I could have. The thing is, I didn't want them, because I was doing one on one pocket and one on the other pocket. I wanted the stars separate. Same why I'm doing it now with the shoe. I want one on one shoe and one on the other shoe. If I put them both together, I'd have to cut it apart. So that's why I'm not doing them together. No real reason behind it. Yep, no real reason behind it. Just to simplify my personal putting it on in place process. All right, so here's one star. And this is the same tape we just used. And I'm going to do another star for the other shoe. And then I'm gonna do, I kind of want to do a heart more so than another star in yellow, but I don't have a heart already cut out that I know of. And I don't want to waste time cutting one when I should have had it cut out already. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. All right, and now the other. Okay, and there's our other star. So now we'll go back to our Cricut pressing table, and then we will press to the shoes. Boom, Cricut pressing table. All right, what did I do with the shoes? I have two pair. Oh, there we go. I bought two pair of the shoes so that I can do two different design ideas that I have. So here are our Wook Whalers. And let's get this taken apart. Where are my skizzers so that I can make this process much easier? Who else has a scissors obsession? I am obsessed with scissors. And I need to know that I'm not alone in this world because if I find scissors, I'm going to buy scissors. I have not custom, but specific scissors. These are Cobalt, supposedly in the hardware store. I use them anyways. I love scissors, and I always buy multiples. For instance, this is also in our Dollar Tree video. These are from Dollar Tree. I buy multiples so that I will always have scissors in case one is dropped or dented or bent or goes dull. All right, y'all. So, where on our Wook Whalers? Now, this is only on the canvas, okay? So, you don't use hot fix on your plastic, rubber, whatever areas, okay? These I would use the glue on stone. So, eventually, I'm going to glue stones here, but I can heat press on this part, and I'm gonna need a glove or something to go in here if I do it on the side, or I can put it on the tongue of the shoe where I was talking about doing the monogram. So there's a number of places. Weigh in, let me know what you think. Where should I put the star? So put it on the tongue. I think the tongue would be super cute. Tongue, and then the tongue of the shoe, I mean the front of the shoe, and then do the DTF graffiti all over the sides. I think that would be cute. What you think? Thank you, Walk by Faith. I appreciate it. Hey, just say the word LLC Gina. Welcome. Two more scissors from All Stitch. Wait till I show you my favorite scissors. I have so many. I bought tons of them. What do you think? The tongue or on the side? Outside ankle, Chris says. One vote for outside ankle while I find my scissors to show you my absolute favoriteest scissors in the whole wide world. That's hard to find. Front, tongue, front. Any other votes? Tongue. Okay. More voting for the tongue. Outside ankle, tongue. Tongues have it. Okay. These are my favorite scissors. These are for embroidery. Look at how many I got. They're hard to find. So when I do find them in stock, I buy as many as I can, and they're not cheap either, so they stay hidden away from everybody. If I find anybody touching them scissors, it's over. Because I dropped them on this tile floor, this ceramic tile floor, and they bend the nib, and then they're no good for getting that intricate stitch. So I like to keep um, extra on hand. Let's see. I don't know where my little, I don't know where my small pressing pillow is. Let's see, is this gonna work? We're gonna have to make this work. Just in case I'm gonna put my hand behind it. Let's unstitch this. Ankle, ankle. Some more people saying ankle. Somebody says both. Do graffiti on the side. Yeah, I'm gonna do graffiti definitely on the sides. No, don't cut off. Don't cut off. Thank you. Appreciate you, fam. Okay. All right. So I'm going to. I wish I had my. Wish I knew what I did with that little pressing pillow, but whatever. Uh-oh, we need to make sure it's gonna fit. Let's see. Boom! Yeah, that's gonna fit. Mm, 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 mm. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. That's super cute, I think. I think that's super cute. There we go. Come on. Work with me, Fred. Work with me. Okay. You know what? Let me do it this way. Get that stupid pillow. We're gonna do it like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. I wouldn't recommend this. Don't do this at home. Get a small pressing pillow. Now, with this, because it was uneven and I was holding it, I need to make sure everything, yeah, see, like that stone didn't stick, but those did. So I'm gonna hit it again. And it's okay to hit it again. You just, want to be careful when you do it. I'm doing bling right now, Charming K. The bling won't rub off with tying and untying shoes often. I don't think so, honestly. I have bling. Well, see, I don't tie and untie my Uggs. So, sorry, Wugs. So, we gonna give it a shot. Chris Smith collabo. We gonna give it a shot and see how long it lasts. And honestly, I don't tie and untie. Once I tie my shoes, that's a wrap. I don't be doing all of that. I'm efficient with my time. Not that somebody else that ties and unties isn't efficient, but I don't play them games. I ain't got time for that. I slide my foot in, pull my foot out. Now my daughter, with her, she has chucks, and she will sit here and string and unstring, and I'm just like, bro, that's too much. All right. Oh, I should have been printing the thing on Betty, y'all. 10:30. We're going to get Betty to print a little bit of graffiti, and we're going to put graffiti on something before the end of the day. Even if I got to do the graffiti that doesn't have white in it. Charming K, we have a class coming up Friday for rhinestones. Uh-oh, them two didn't stick. So I'm gonna put that back down. And I'm actually gonna put these another pair of gloves because these are starting to get warm. And I don't wanna just be out here reckless with my hands. Alright. So we have a red or black rhinestones would pop. Yes, they would. We have a class coming up Friday. The link is in the description for the class coming up Friday, learning how to do rhinestones, getting into doing them hot fix rhinestones, that is. And this press was on Amazon. It is in our Amazon store. The link to our store is in the description below. And there is that star. So we got 2 stars for our shoes to match our booty pockets. Alrighty. So let me get our heat press crump because I'm going to try and print some DTF on here. And actually, you know what? Hold on. I got a new baby in a way. I wasn't gonna say anything about it because I didn't think it was that serious. Me personally, I didn't think it was that serious. But I got a new oven so that I can cure our look at this. This is ridiculous. Trying to switch cameras and can't. I got a new a new oven so that I can cure the DTF prints. Look at that. You know what? I give up. I give up with this camera. Me and this camera is gonna fight. Actually, I think I just broke all my cameras. Just that quick. Y'all, I'm gonna fight. Alright, well, at least you can see this. So let's get our DTF and we'll try to print again and see if she prints. Oh, you can't see that. All you see is EOS webcam utility. My bad. Sorry. I would love to know what is going on with my camera and why it's acting monkey today. Because there's nothing running in the background that I can tell. So uh-oh, I gotta change the paper embedding. Let's see. Wrong camera. Oh no, that was the right camera. I moved the camera. Put you back up there to Betty. Okay, that's Betty. Let's get you refocus. Is she focusing yet? Yeah, she focused. Okay, cool. All right, let's see if Betty prints some white for us. It's acting monkey because it's the Sunday Live. I knew. I use OBS, just regular OBS. I used to use, at one point, I used Streamlabs, and one day Streamlabs just cut all the way out on me, like real bad, and I was like, you know what? Never again. So I don't use Streamlabs. I didn't like how it acted up on me, and it made me real mad. Do I see white ink yet? Let's see. I see black, and I see white. I see London. I see France. I see Betty's white underpants. Yay. Okay. So we got some white ink going on. So we got us a win in despite the L's that have been going on. All right, so once that prints, we'll show you the process of powdering and curing the ink, even though I got 19 minutes left. But if we go over a little bit, hopefully y'all won't be too mad at me. It wouldn't be a Baby's Booty Live without something giving you grief. I know, right? Sheila Cushionberry, thank you. I guess I should ring the bell for the new oven. My husband was like, "You gonna ring the bell for the oven?" No, it's an oven. But hey, it's an oven. Woo! Oh my God. So the oh, thank you, T Johnson, for the pants and the sneakers being cute. I appreciate it. So the heat press, the oven, and I can actually move it so you can see it a little bit. There's the oven right there. And the reason why I got this one, which I showed it on Big Boys Live last night, but the other oven is about this big, you know, like from here to here, whereas this one is wider. So this one will actually fit the 11 by 17 sheet of paper. So here is the full 11 by 17, and it slides right up in there. And I can cure the whole sheet, as opposed to the other oven, I would have had to cut it up or cut that extra off. And I don't always print the entire sheet, but I do try to game print, meaning I try to cover every inch of this with DTF so that I'm not wasting a sheet, but sometimes I can't get it to cooperate and sometimes I can. So let's cut this on, and hopefully it won't trip any breakers because I didn't cut this on. And then we'll cure the powder once we put the powder on. So here is my method of powdering. I have 2 tubs for the powder. I have 1 black tub and 1 white tub. I really am going to phase out the black powder because I don't particularly like it as much as I thought I did. So we're going to turn our Cricut cutting table into a powdering table. And what I'm going to do is do some TikToks on finishing out the DTF. Hopefully, I'm going to try to tell y'all tonight I'm going to bed. But aside from that, we're going to do some TikToks. Well, I guess I can let you finish seeing Betty print since that camera is acting like it's got some darn sense. All right, and here is the powder. So this is an adhesive powder, and it's very fine. Kind of like cornstarch powder a little bit, not as silky, but powder. A little goes a long way, and I keep, you know, a little cup in here to scoop out the powder that's down here at the bottom. We don't waste any of it, but it's important to keep it dry. So I have drying packs in there so that the powder stays nice and dehumidified. I printed this the other day, y'all. I can't remember where I found that. Isn't that cute? Is that big enough for a jean leg? I don't really want Mickey on my jean leg, though. But child, these thunder thighs, look, that'll fit a thunder thigh, won't it? Ain't that a shame? All right. I'm going to put that right there. That kind of look graffiti-like. I guess that could have worked. Look at that white, y'all. Oh, my gosh. I couldn't get whites this white with my other ink I was using. I just couldn't. I couldn't understand that. Now, ordinarily, whenever we do DTF, in some groups, most instances, they suggest that you let your printout sit for a little bit. Let some of the ink the moisture from the ink evaporate before you powder it just a little bit. I don't have time to do that because usually I'll print, set it to the side, print, set it to the side, print, and then set that to the side, start printing again, and take the first one, then start powdering. And that's how I start my whole process of doing, you know, when I have multiple DTF to do. But in this instance, because it's um, we on time constraint and I got started late because of camera issues, we just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna set it on top of the oven for a minute and let some of this heat on the top kind of work with it a little bit. I don't know that it's gonna do anything for real or not, but we're gonna try. And then we'll powder it, and I'll show you the powdering. So, Betty. All right, Betty. That looks good. That looks good. Oh my gosh, that looks good. That looks good. That looks good. Gosh, that looks good. Okay. So, to show you, it only puts the white on the back of what's printed, as you can see. There's no white ink anywhere else. So the only thing that's going to stick to the fabric is the different parts that I want. I didn't have to print and cut. I didn't have to weed anything. The only thing I'm going to have to do is just powder it. All right, so I'm going to set this in the tub, and I'm going to turn the camera down so that you can see the powdering. All right, this is in the tub, and like I said, generally we like to let it sit for a little bit, get some of that moisture out, but I'm going to rush it, unfortunately, and I don't like to do that, but I am. What some people say when you rush it like that is it will, I don't know, actually, not to think about it, I don't know what the heck is going to happen. Oh, well, we finna find out. All right. I can't remember. That's what I should say. I can't remember. So as you see, I just pour it on the film, and then I just slide the glue back and forth over the print. Okay. And what that does is the only thing that's sticking to the wet white ink is the powder, nothing else. So you can't touch it. It's still very wet. If I touch this, it's going to smear powder and ink. All right. So once I do this, I tap it to shake off any extra powder. And it's going to be difficult in a way for you to see the powder attached to it, but as you see, it's not super glossy anymore because the powder absorbed the ink and it's stuck to the back of the ink, right? So I'm going to check the temperature real quick. Let's see. That's 230. Let's go inside and see. It's saying 340. That's a little hot, but we're going to rock with it right now because I don't have time to wait. And put this joint in there. And once it's in there, I take my trusty super cute timer, turn it to 1 minute. Oh, did you see my timer? It's the super cute timer. Turn it to 1 minute. And let it count down for me. And I just let it cure for 1 minute. Then I shake all my powder down to a corner. Put my lid on to keep out flies that may come in here or moisture because I have a moisture pack in there stuck to the wall, and then I put it back down up under Betty. Unless I have other prints that I'm going to do immediately after, I just go ahead and put my powder up. But I don't have any other prints that I'm doing, and then our timer is about to hit a minute. And there we go. And you see it's smoking a little bit. See, smoking a lot of it. So that's why I got a new oven, and that's why you have to be careful with the DTF. I would suggest ventilating the area around your DTF. But that's it. It's done. See, just that quick. It's it's especially once it cools down all the way, it's ready to press. So there we go. It's ready. And now I can press it to the pants. I can press it to the shoes. I can press it to whatever at this point. So I'm going to get our thing back. Oh no, he said put it on 1. So I'm gonna turn that back on, and then we're gonna find a couple of places super cute on our pants to press. Let's see. So we got bling on the back. So far, nothing on the front. So I intend to have stuff going all the way down, right? And let's see. I don't know. We're going to throw a couple of hearts on here and then a couple of hearts on the shoe. So I guess a couple of hearts here. So what I'm going to do is cut out these little sections because I don't want to press it all just like this. I could, if I had of printed it that way, I could press it like that. But that's not how I want it. So this is technically considered a gang sheet because this is going to be pressed separate from that. So let's do this number right here because I definitely want graffiti crew like somewhere thereabouts. It may be too big, but we'll see. I kind of wanted it to go down, not graffiti crew, but crafty crew. I wanted it to go down the leg, but you know, as I mentioned, I'm not the best designer out there. So I'm thinking right in this area. So I'm going to fold this. Look at there. Come on, Cricut. Pressing pad. Pressing table. Cooperate. You're on TV. Alright, so I'm going to put something right there. So let's get us a couple of hearts. Purple is my absolute favorite color. So we're going to cut. I'm sorry, I don't have my phone right here to look at comments. Let me get the comments just in case I done missed something. Just like making with Marilyn last night, hooked me up and helped me out. And she was just like, hey, you got bling in the wrong place. And I was like, ah, I got bling in the wrong place. And I wouldn't have found it if it weren't for her. So I'm going to do purple. And I'm actually going to do the scissors on this side with the purple. Because, like I said, I'm a scissors head. So I had to have a pair of scissors. Even though the bird scissors are not my favorite ones. But everybody knows them. So that's why I got the bird scissors. Let's do it like this. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not super decorative or whatever you want to call it. Let's come over a little bit. And he told me not to leave it on here too long, so that's that one. And we're going to do the scissors down a little bit. I think, let's go closer. Hopefully this will look good. All right. So my film is cold peel, so we're going to let that sit. Matter of fact, I'm going to move this out of the way and we'll come back to it. Now let's go to a shoe. And we're going to go outside, and purple has to go on the outside because it's my favorite color. So we're gonna put some purple on here. Thank you, Lisa. I'm trying, girl. Woo. Some days I just be like, oh Lord, I need to hire somebody to say, hey, do this idea like that, make it look like that. So it'll be like, bro, why didn't I think of that? I'm gonna put the heart a little bit closer to right there. And since this isn't as hot as it was for the stones, nor do I keep it on as long, I shouldn't have to worry about hot hands. And I'm still having to worry about hot hands, but it's okay. All right, so I got that one on right there. And I definitely want skizzers on my shoe. So I have a small pair of skizzers. And we're going to put the small skizzers over here. 78. I have 7880. Put that right there. And there's tissue in the shoe, so I'm gonna use that to help shield me from some of this heat. I should have used the Cricut Mini. Is what I should have used, but for this part. Alright, so hopefully that was enough heat for both of those. Just in case, for good measure, we're gonna do a rubbity rubbity. Rubbity rubbity. Alright, so we're gonna let this sit off to the side now. Because the opposite shoe is not gonna have the same on the outside of it. It's gonna be different. And we'll come back to our jeans. Did you see any of that? Oh my God. Y'all got to fuss and say we couldn't see. All right. So here are the jeans. You was cleaning your kitchen. Do you use? Yes, I do use all colors of his ink. It's all colors. See, not much in there. I need more. Big boy, I need more ink. I'll be putting in an order soon. So, no, we use big boy inks over here. But that white is why I got 3 bottles around here somewhere. Two empty and one half full. This is the half full one, but I got 2 empty ones sitting around here somewhere. All right, so now that we have pressed this on and let it cool off, now we're going to take it off. And the only thing that's left is DTF. The only thing that's left is DTF. The only thing that's left is DTF. Hey, the only thing that's left is DTF. All right, so what we're going to do now is we always repress, all right? And this is a perfect illustration of what I was trying to say about something being raster versus vector. Vector meaning it's not pixelated, all right, and a higher resolution. So let me show you as soon as we do this. So I just go over this a little bit more just for insurance purposes, all right? Geico, shameless plug, even though I don't have Geico, all right? So we just go back over it just to be sure, and that's that. It's like a final seal, okay? And it also helps with the hand. You know, it helps it not feel super plasticky. So let me show you. When I was mentioning higher resolution, lower resolution, so these hearts were high resolution, but they're pixelated. They're not vector or SVG, scalable vector graphics. If you do SVG, which is what these scissors are, let me show you what the difference is, okay? So notice that. Can you, let's see. Let me go in. Hopefully the light isn't like too terribly much. I don't know how well you can see. Let's do this. All right, that's some shading some of that light. Can you see how the purple heart has a white line, a faint white line around it? Can you see that? And yet the scissors don't have that. It might look better on my other camera. The scissors don't have that at all. Okay. Oh, it looks better on the phone. I see it now. So that's the difference. Those pixels around that heart, those white, those are like transparent, translucent, trans something pixels. I forget what they call them. That little bit I don't remember. Transparent, I think. But anyways, end of the day, they're actually white and you really can't see them. But the computer and the white ink can, so it prints the white anyway. And that's not what we want. We don't want the white ink to print. We want it to be nice and clear like the scissors. So that's why whenever you're doing DTF and you're looking for designs to print and press, look for SVGs. Don't look for PNGs. Look for SVGs. Okay, because SVGs are already vector and SVGs are scalable vector graphics, whereas PNGs are pixelated. So that white is going to print around it unless you, because see, I actually did, for those of you who are familiar with Illustrator and graphics and stuff, I actually did do image trace to try and turn this into a vector. But it didn't matter. I still ended up with that white around it because I didn't take the time to like clean it up and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I was being, cutting loose on time. So this is just part of what I'm doing. I have a whole, because there's a lot of voluptuousness here. I have a lot more pants, legs, back and front to bling and decorate. So we'll be keeping up with that journey on Instagram, on TikTok, and possibly again on YouTube. We'll see. But meanwhile, here's the shoe. All right. So only thing left is DTF. The only thing left over here is DTF, my dear. So over here, let me show you with this one, the difference with, it's the same graphic, it's PNG, but why does it look better on this? That's $1 million question. Why does it look better on the shoe versus on the pants? Can you tell me why? Somebody tell me why it looks better. I need to know who knows that answer. I know the answer, but I need to know if you know the answer. And again, I'm still going to do the exact same thing I did with the pants. I'm going to go back over this briefly just to, give some insurance, some progressive this time, not the other people. We're doing progressive just to make sure that, that's on there good and whatever. That's right. That's right. Bobby Blues, Jesse Gibson, Lisa Cage. This is a white background, so those white pixels don't show up. So if you're pressing it on something white, it's not that big of a deal if it has the pixels. It really isn't. It's a big deal on darker backgrounds. Okay. So when you're working with a customer, you need to find out what type background are they putting it on. Do they want graphic? Do they want transfers that will go on anything? Any color, any shirt, then you want them to have SVG type vector graphics. But if they're going to say, no, these are only going on white shirts, white ball caps, then it don't matter. You can say, okay, send them PNG, but we still want it 300 DPI. Okay. Averhead, right. T. Johnson, right. Linda, right. EJ's daughter, right. Marilyn, yes. The white background. Erica, yes. Nakomi, yes. Big boy, yes. Look at all these smart people in here. We all got it going on. So here we go. We got some matching pants, matching shoes. I got a whole lot more blinging and graffitiing to do. Let me see if I can get my other camera to work, because it is after 11. And when I tell you that the last little bit of juice that I have left in my soul is calling and telling me, honey, bring it on home. So that's what we finna do. We finna bring this on home. So I appreciate y'all hanging with me. I know I didn't get to see the chat very much. I know my camera kept freezing. I apologize for all of that. We got to figure this out. Technical difficulties are the name of the game when you go live. So, but we appreciate you hanging with us and blinging and DTFing. Again, we have a Rhinestone class this Friday. So jump in on the link that you see right here. If you want to sign up for the class, you have an all access ticket that's going to be available until tomorrow afternoon about 4 o'clock. I'm going to cut that ticket off and you won't be able to get supplies, but you will still be able to purchase just a regular ticket to come in and learn. You just have to get your own supplies, okay? So if you want to grab hold of that supplies all access ticket, then go ahead and take advantage of that now. But aside from that, I appreciate y'all taking the time out of your busy schedule to hang with me tonight, frozen camera and all, right? So I enjoyed having you here. I look forward to having you next week. Who knows what we're going to have on plate. I'll try and plan something ahead of time like sublimation or maybe some embroidery and let you know in the hoop group what we got coming up. But for the time being, it's the start of a new month. We're going into October and fall. So keep your eyes open for some of these fall designs and trying to, you know, capitalize on that in order to make you some extra money. If that's what you want to do, of course. You don't have to, but, you know, I'm just saying. Alrighty, y'all. So I hope you all have a great night. I enjoyed having you here. And until the next time we see you, we hope you have, I would say happy embroidering, but we was doing DTF, wasn't we? Happy DTFing. Oh, and happy blinging. Come join me in the bling class, y'all. For real. It's fun. We're going to have us a good time. Talk to you later. Good night.